Welcome, friends, to an exciting journey into the world of spooky things. We're about to explore the top 15 most haunted houses in the world. These places are full of old stories and mysteries waiting to be discovered. Are you brave enough to join us and face the ghosts that live there? Can you handle the scary stories and strange happenings? Let's go on this adventure together and find out what secrets these spooky houses hold. Before we delve into the video, make sure to subscribe to Opulent Adventures and hit the like button. 1. Myrtle's Plantation, Louisiana, USA. Myrtle's Plantation, an old house from the late 1700s, sits in Louisiana. People say it's haunted by ghosts. It's spooky and makes people curious. Stories from the past, filled with sadness and scary things, still float around the place. You might hear strange sounds and feel cold hands even though no one's there. It feels like the ghosts are close by watching. The house is full of hidden places and old secrets. At night, it's even scarier. Some say there's a ghost named Chloe, a sad slave girl who still roams the grounds. She's looking for peace but can't find it. When the sun sets, the house wakes up and the ghosts come out. Are you brave enough to go inside and face the frights? 2. Château de Brazil, France. Deep in France, there's a big castle called Château de Brazil. People say it's full of ghosts and has a scary past. One ghost, Charlotte de Brazil, is said to wander around the castle. She adds to its mystery. Charlotte's story is sad. She was the daughter of a king but fell in love with a man who lived in the castle. Their love didn't end well, and Charlotte died tragically. Now her ghost is stuck in the castle, forever haunting its halls. Some people claim they've seen her wearing a green dress and looking very spooky. Are you brave enough to visit Château de Brazil and uncover its secrets? 3. Winchester Mystery House, California, USA. In sunny San Jose, California stands the Winchester Mystery House, known for its perplexing architecture and reputed ghostly inhabitants. Built by Sarah Winchester, who believed she was haunted by the spirits of those killed by Winchester rifles, the mansion is a labyrinthine maze of peculiar rooms and staircases leading to nowhere. Despite Sarah's intention to appease the ghosts through construction, the house remains shrouded in mystery, with visitors reporting eerie encounters and whispers echoing through its halls. Whether one believes in the supernatural or not, the Winchester Mystery House continues to captivate with its enigmatic aura and ghostly tales, inviting exploration into its intriguing past. 4. Monte Cristo Homestead, New South Wales, Australia. In the heart of New South Wales, Australia, you'll find the Monte Cristo Homestead, said to be the scariest house in the country. Built way back in 1884, this old place has seen lots of spooky stuff happen over the years. Picture walking around and suddenly seeing ghosts popping up out of nowhere. That's what some visitors say they've seen, feeling like they're in a scary movie. But it's not just the ghosts that make Monte Cristo scary. Things move on their own. Doors slam shut by themselves and weird noises fill the air. It's like the house itself is alive but with a spooky power. And there are sad stories too, like accidents and strange deaths, and there's talk of a maid, Elizabeth Crawley, who suffered a lot. Some folks think her ghost still walks around, looking for peace. People wonder if the house is built on a weird spot that draws in ghosts. Others think it's full of sadness from its past, letting it out in spooky ways. Whatever the real deal is, one thing's for sure: Monte Cristo Homestead is a place where the living and the dead mix in a chilling way that you won't forget. 5. Borley Rectory, Essex, England. Borley Rectory, located in the quiet English countryside of Essex, is famous for its spooky happenings. People say they've seen ghosts and heard strange sounds there. Even Reverend Harry Bull wrote about strange things happening when he lived there. One of the scariest stories is about the White Lady, a nun's ghost who loved a monk. But it's not just ghosts. Objects move on their own, fires start mysteriously, and strange messages appear on walls. Even though the original house burned down, Borley Rectory's ruins still attract curious visitors hoping to see something spooky. 6. Raynham Hall, Norfolk, England. Raynham Hall is famous for a spooky ghost known as the Brown Lady. She was caught in a creepy picture from the 1930s. People think she's Lady Dorothy Walpole, who had a sad life. Her husband thought she cheated on him and locked her up in the hall. The Brown Lady floats around in a white dress, making people feel scared. But she's not the only ghost there. People also hear strange sounds and feel cold spots. Raynham Hall keeps attracting visitors who want to know more about its spooky past. 7. Bhangar Fort, Rajasthan, India. Bangor Fort in India is famous for being the most haunted fort in the country. People tell stories about curses and ghosts there. Visitors say they hear scary sounds and see ghosts, so it's not allowed to go there after the sun sets. 8. Ancient Ram Inn, Gloucestershire, England. The Ancient Ram Inn is an old building sitting on top of ancient burial grounds. It's famous for being very scary. Many people believe it's haunted because of all the sad things that happened there a long time ago. People often see strange things like objects moving on their own, and they feel the presence of evil spirits. It's like the sadness and fear from the past never left, and it's still there, making the place spooky and unsettling. 9. Chillingham Castle, Northumberland, England. Chillingham Castle has a spooky history filled with ghosts and strange happenings. Situated in the beautiful countryside of Northumberland, this ancient fortress has seen a lot of violence and unrest over the years. People love visiting it because they hope to see ghosts and other supernatural things. The castle is famous for its ghostly residents like the Blue Boy and the White Lady, who are said to wander around the castle. Even though it has a scary past, many still find it fascinating to explore its spooky halls and rooms, making it one of the creepiest castles in the UK. 10. Poveglia Island, Venice, Italy. Poveglia Island is known for its scary past and spooky stories. Long ago, it was a place where sick people were kept away from others, and later it became a place for people with mental health problems. The tales of how badly people were treated and the sad deaths that happened there have left behind unhappy spirits that wander the old, empty buildings. Some say you can feel their sadness in the quietness of the island. Even though many years have passed, the island's spooky past still attracts curious people who want to uncover its secrets. 11. LaLaurie Mansion, New Orleans, Louisiana, USA. With a dark and cruel past etched into its walls, the LaLaurie Mansion stands as a chilling testament to the horrors of its former owner, Madame Delphine LaLaurie. Infamous for her unfathomable acts of cruelty towards her enslaved victims, the mansion exudes an aura of sorrow and despair, haunted by the tormented spirits of those who suffered within its confines. Madame LaLaurie's atrocities have left an indelible mark on this haunted residence, where echoes of anguish and pain resonate through the halls, reminding visitors of the injustices that once took place within its walls. 12. Castle of Good Hope, Cape Town, South Africa. Steeped in a turbulent history of battles, executions, and colonial rule, the Castle of Good Hope stands as a silent witness to centuries of human drama and suffering. Legends whisper of the countless spirits that roam its ancient corridors, their restless souls bound to the fortress by the weight of unresolved grievances. Among these spectral inhabitants is the infamous Lady in Grey, her ethereal presence haunting the castle's dimly lit chambers with an air of melancholy and sorrow. Yet she is not alone, for other ghostly apparitions, their forms shrouded in mystery, add to the castle's eerie ambience, their whispers echoing through the cold stone walls, serving as a haunting reminder of the tumultuous past that continues to linger within its confines. 13. Banff Springs Hotel, Banff, Canada. Behind the fancy Banff Springs Hotel lies some spooky secrets. There are stories about ghosts wandering around the fancy corridors. One of them is a friendly guy named Bellman Sam, who still does his job even after he died. Then there's the Ghost Bride, a mysterious lady whose sad tale adds to the spooky vibe of the place. With all these ghostly tales, the hotel becomes more interesting and kind of creepy. 14. Hauska Castle, Bohemia, Czech Republic. Hauska Castle sits on top of a place thought to be a door to hell. People say there are demons and spooky things inside. Ghosts are said to wander around and strange sounds fill the old halls. It's a scary place where the boundary between the living and the dead seems to disappear, giving everyone who goes there a fright. 15. Tower of London, London, England. The Tower of London, standing tall as one of London's oldest structures, holds within its walls a history steeped in darkness and bloodshed. Through the centuries, tales of ghostly figures have woven themselves into the fabric of its ancient stones. Among them, the specters of Anne Boleyn, forever linked to her tragic fate, and the mysterious princes in the tower lost to history's shadows, are said to roam its corridors. Their restless spirits, trapped within the tower's confines, serve as reminders of the turbulent past that still lingers within its hallowed halls, captivating and chilling all who dare to tread its haunted grounds. Before we finish our journey, don't forget to subscribe to Opulent Adventures and give this video a thumbs up if you've enjoyed it. From spooky Louisiana to mysterious France, and from puzzling California to eerie Australia, we've explored some super haunted places, each with its own scary stories. Are you ready for more spooky adventures? Will you dare to visit these haunted houses and find out their secrets? Stay tuned for more chilling tales from the world of ghosts and mysteries. Let us know which haunted house intrigued you the most, and if you've ever had any paranormal experiences of your own. We love hearing from our viewers, so don't be shy.